Thank you all for joining us, and hello to all of you who will catch the replay later. I know there's a lot going on, and a lot changing very quickly. Um, I saw even just as you all saw probably yesterday and this morning, there have also been new attacks on ships in the Strait of Hormuz, which will probably mean gas prices will go up. So that means getting aid to Venezuela will also be more expensive. Um, So, yeah, all these geopolitical ramifications to what everyone here is trying to do. But I know there's been a lot of really good work over the past week, and it's been good connecting with so many of you behind the scenes and in the WhatsApp group. And I know talked to somebody else who lost a team member. So just really heartbreaking. And I know they're still pulling people out, though. So that's also a good thing that's happening. Um, Arthur, why don't you go ahead and kick us off? World Central Kitchen is everywhere, all over the place, all the time, and it's just amazing to watch. So, why don't you let us know what's going on with your team first?
Thank you, Kirsty, and thank you all. Again, thank you for letting us be part of this amazing network that you guys are putting together. We have been in Venezuela since the first hour. We already had some people there who worked with us a few years ago, and then we activated them and we started feeding people the way that's how we were founded, right? By Jose Andres. Just start feeding people, and then we got more team there, boots on the ground, talking to the communities and understanding how uh, what was the impact from the earthquake to these communities and where food was needed most.
Mhm.
And then we identified different recipients for the past 14 days, 13 days and a half. We have delivered almost 400,000 meals to the community. And thanks to the community, to the restaurant partners, to the cooks and people who are there working with us to get this food flowing to everybody. Now, what we are seeing on the ground, what my team is seeing on the ground, is that we know that a lot of the international aid has gone back to their countries.
Mhm.
So a little bit of the demand has lowered, but just a little bit because that's was not that significant. And now we seem to have established all the places that need food. To be completely clear, we are only delivering in the state of La Guaira and in Caracas. We are
Okay.
not expanding further from that. These were the most needed places from our perspective. Of course, we are open to understanding, to hear more about other states and other places. We have shared a few places that we have established um, um, public distribution in which you can share in social media. We can share to other people. Other places we cannot share because we didn't have this agreement with the community, and
Mm.
I think that's fair. So we have a few places in La Guaira that can be shared, one place in Caracas that can be shared for anyone who is there and needs to get fed, to be there and to be part of this activation. So that's pretty much what we have been doing. It's being the CEO of Word Central Kitchen is there, the COO is there, Jose Andres went there. We have a lot of full-time staff in there, but also we could not have done it without the help from the local community. So it's been very challenging, but very rewarding to see the results and how Venezuelans and honestly the whole world is was quick to be boots on the grounds and helping
Yeah.
those people because the disaster was very unprecedented. Yeah.
Yeah. And yours is hot meals on site. People stand and get it. These aren't like packs of meals they take away or anything like that, correct?
Correct. What we are doing right now, we have two types. We are doing breakfast in some places. Our main thing is doing lunch. So we are
Okay.
distributing lunch and dinner in some places. I'm sorry, I'm thinking like in Portuguese and Spanish and English at the same time, so I don't even know what language I speak anymore.
Totally
So,
fine. One of us will understand you and the rest of us will catch up.
but yeah, we are doing this. These are mostly lunch, but in some places we're delivering this. We also have some team that is going out with sandwiches and cachitos and arepas and all of that,
Easy to
uh,
do. Okay.
which is better, for example, for first responders who just want to like to have a snack and to go
Yeah.
back to work, for example. And we're also delivering ice in different
Oh,
locations because the heat is unbelievable in there, even more for the first responders, and they need ice to refresh themselves, to refresh their drinks and etc. So we also have trucks going around with ice. That said,
awesome.
uh, Jose Andres also made sure that we had some vehicles that are going around with food 24/7 to find people and to make sure that we are there delivering food for people 24/7. So we're trying to cover all needs that we can find, but it's very dynamic. It's moving
Yeah.
really fast. So yeah.
So, previously you were looking for contacts on the ground to help you understand the situation in multiple areas. You're already in two areas. Are you still looking for contacts? Is that something this group can help with, or do you kind of have what you need for that?
For now, my unit specific, which is community outreach, I think we're fully covered, but it's
Okay.
always good to know if you have a restaurant that is open that we don't know about, and maybe we can partner with them. It's good to know, for example, oh, there's a group of university students who are just willing to help, and then we
Yeah.
have like
Pass things out. Yeah.
distro site coordinators. Just we have a link. I'm gonna put it in the
Please.
comment section that you all can send it, and then everybody has visibility and other
Yeah.
units can pick up the phone and call these people.
Perfect. I love the ice thing. That is definitely not something you hear much about. So, thank you for specifically noting that. And that's a very cool thing that you guys are doing as well. So, I love that. Um,
You.
Fantastic. Thank you. And then let's see, let me put, because I know we do have so Spanish speakers and things in here, Portuguese. Let me put some directions in the chat in case you need translation services. Um, so you can try those. Okay. All right. So World Central Kitchen, if you know of restaurateurs, groups of volunteers willing to pass things out, do you need do all your supplies come from restaurants specifically, or do you have need of like groceries or ingredients or anything like that as well?
I I since I'm not on the ground, which is very odd because normally we are the first one, but for logistical reasons
Yeah.
I couldn't go. I do not know the answer for this
Okay.
specific question, but it's something that I can ask my culinary team.
Yeah. Perfect. Okay. I wish I had a culinary team. Okay. All right, thank you. Let's see. All right, Tracy. Let's hear, you and I have been in lots of communication over the last week trying to get things to people and coordinate all of that. So let us know the update from you, what you have available, what questions you need the group to answer, all of those kinds of things.
Okay, yeah, we've got the water filters ready to go to Smart Aid and just waiting for them to pick those up. And then mattresses for potentially for Convoy of Hope if
Yeah.
they want those. And then we hygiene kits for Gem.
Yep.
Just we're just weighing the pallets as we speak, so we can get you the weights for the hygiene kits. And then the only thing we're looking for is we would love to send a shipping container of aid. Right now, we're just guessing to the needs on the ground because we don't really
Yeah.
have a needs list. We would love a needs list if anyone has one. We're thinking we would love to send a shipping container of aid. We're looking for someone who has an idea of what needs would be, um, in a few weeks. So things that are going to run out, diapers, feminine um, hygiene items, I don't know, things like that. We can also send blankets. I don't know if people are using disposable utensils, paper plates, those sorts of things. We could send that. I don't know, socks and underwear, you
Hmm.
know. What do people need? I have no idea. But we're happy to send a container of aid, blankets, rain ponchos.
Hmm.
Um, Off the top of my head, I'm just spitballing here, but
Yeah, I know Hannah had mentioned tents as well as something Jim is collecting.
mhm.
So I don't know if that's anything you have access
Tarps, yeah,
to.
tarps or
Tarp.
something like that. Uh,
Yep.
yeah, we're happy to just, gather a shipment together of these sorts of things, mattresses, if those are still needed, and send it down. I don't know how long it would take to get to Venezuela. Probably not as long as it takes when I send a shipment to Africa, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
So we just need a needs list and someone to receive it, and distribute it.
Yeah.
So that's what we're looking for.
Perfect.
So if
Um,
anyone out there is interested, we would be happy to send it to you. We have the budget to send it. We just need someone there to receive it and distribute. So
yeah. Awesome. Okay. And who is the group that you're doing the water filters with?
Smart Aid. So
Smart.
right now, from what I understand, they are receiving it in Brazil and trucking it in, stuff like that.
Okay.
But they're picking up and shipping through DHL. Just
Okay.
little things needed right away.
Yeah. Yeah. Stopgap measures. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Perfect. All right. Thank you. And then Fernando, are you able to speak? I know you put some notes in here. I'm trying to scroll back up.
Yes,
Hi.
yes, sir.
Um, I cannot remember if we have had the pleasure of meeting yet, or not, but I just wanted to hear more about you and who you're with and anything you want to offer or ask for. And we
Hola,
also have, if you
Fernando.
need to say it in Spanish, we also have some people in here who can translate. If Luisa or Nuria want to jump in.
Sí, hola, thank you, Christy. Hola, Fernando, ¿cómo está? Buenos días. Le comenta a Christy que nos gustaría mucho escucharlo, saber en qué organización está usted y saber un poquito más de las actualizaciones que tenga. Vimos por ahí en el chat que compartió artículos que se necesitan y compartió su contacto. Usted es presidente de la Cámara de México, México-Venezolana, ¿verdad? Pero igual si nos pudiera platicar un poquito más de usted y con mucho gusto le ayudo a traducir en el chat para los que hablan inglés, pero usted lo puede hablar en español sin ningún problema.
Oh, did we just lose him? I think we might have.
Probably yes.
I know everybody's if he is in Venezuela, then his internet may be an issue.
No, I think right, well, I'm not sure. I remember he was in Mexico. Not sure if he's
Oh,
already in
okay.
Venezuela, but yeah, I think he left. Well,
Do you want to translate his comments in chat, Louisa, just for everybody?
yeah, let me.
And by everybody, I mean me.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, so in the past call for everyone's awareness, he has participated as well, and he has jumped in. He is the president of the Mexico Venezuela Chamber.
Oh, okay.
So he has been very active in these calls. The only thing is like he is not very fluent in English when
Yeah.
speaking. But that's why we are all here speaking all different languages, as Arthur was mentioning. I just don't speak Portuguese. That's the only one I don't. But what Fernando was saying in the chat, he's mentioning some not perishable food. Um, basic medical needs,
Okay.
hygiene and personal items as well, and some other main necessity things that are needed. All is listed, and he also shared his email and his phone. He said that all those items are needed, and he's willing to share these. My only question, which I don't know if he's still in the call or not,
I
is
think he is.
like if they have like any point of gathering all these items so that we know where this is based, and also if they have any logistics needs, but I'm not sure about that. But so far, that's
Okay.
what he mentioned in the chat.
Perfect. Okay. That will be great. Yes, I know, even in just talking to Jim for the past week, Arthur, you had mentioned your response is a little bit different for Venezuela. Jim had mentioned the same thing. So they are focused on kits right now. So if anybody listening now or later, especially a lot of nonprofits and humanitarian organizations are always like a great volunteer activity is putting together those kits, and they often have them ready to go. So those hygiene kits, food kits, mom and baby kits, any of those for anybody listening later. If you have some of those ready to go, then please let us know because organizations can make use of those fairly quickly, and they're trying to get them out and distributed. And then those are easy, like off the truck, in a box into somebody's hands, and then they have help for a few days. So looks like, yeah, this is some of the stuff that Fernando mentioned as well. But for anybody listening later, if you have access to kits ready to go, please let us know because I know those are in high demand at the moment and also tend to run out. So that's great. Hi, Clyde. Are you able to speak? Maybe not. That's okay. All right. Evelyn, do you have anything for us today, or are you just listening in? Either way, it's always good to see you.
I am listening. I just wanted to say that Conscious International, even though Jim isn't here, he has had people on the ground with
Okay.
with recovery and looking for supplies as well.
Okay. I'll reach out to Jim then. I saw him on the registration list, but he is a small operation as well and involved in 100 things. So I'll reach out to him and see what's going on from his side.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. Um, all right. Let me think if I've heard anything else. Uh, Convoy, as we said, they are on the ground. Let me find that email real quick. Uh, so Convoy of Hope, another large organization. I'll put their link in. So he's the one that gave me sort of the update yesterday about, so they have a bunch of different, they do have teams on the ground right now. A bunch of different aid is needed, but right now what their challenge is getting items into the country. So the main point of La Guaira is reportedly closed due to damages, and the airport is only partially operational. So that's the latest we have on that. If anybody else has any updates, please send them through email or WhatsApp or to us personally. Then that's always good information for anybody to know. But they were working on it as well. And I think those are the main, as I said, Jem is looking for hygiene kits, any kind of kits. They have food kits right now. Tracy is going to get them some more hygiene kits. Um, but they have been kind of overwhelmed with other requests, and so those will come in a few weeks. And so right now, kits is their main focus, which again is a little different than they normally do, but that's what their focus is at the moment. So, all right, I think looking back through my communication. I think that's all I have for the moment. I think those are the biggest updates. So we won't keep you any longer than we need to because everybody is hard at work. But if there are, again, any updates, then we encourage you to use the WhatsApp group to share with everybody. And then, of course, we're reachable by email. And if you have any other updated news, we can always put those in the emails that go out as well. I think since this is a fast-moving situation again, then we'll probably go ahead and schedule another call for next week to kind of see what's happening. In the meantime, usually the first few weeks, there's a lot of uncertainty before aid can really start flowing in and things become a little more, the news becomes a little more stable on exactly what's needed, where it can go, that kind of thing. So I'll go ahead and set a meeting for next week. If you need anything in the meantime, then of course we're here to help with communication or shipping or anything else you need, just let us know. But thank you for those of you who are here, for those of you catching the replay. Appreciate you tuning in later. And if you have any updates, then please share them with us as well. But, just regardless, biggest thanks for everybody to what you're trying to do to help the people of Venezuela. I can't really even imagine what many of them are going through. So thank you all for jumping in and wanting to help others. Appreciate it so much. But have a great week, and we will talk to you or hear you and see you online soon. Thanks so much, everyone.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Christy.
Thank
Thank you.
you.